Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hey guys, we're live at the Made by Google event in San Francisco, and Google has just announced the Pixel 2 and the Pixel 2 XL, and we're going to take a first look at the phone right here. So this is what I have with me is the Pixel 2, and as you can see, just like the leak suggested, it's pretty similar to that. So let's take a quick tour around the phone. This is a metal body and it feels pretty light compared to the previous one. Again, it's got this little glass back on the top as well. Over to the right, we have volume buttons, we have a power button here, and there's nothing on the top. Over to this side, we have the slot for the SIM tray, and at the bottom we have a single USB Type-C port. So first, immediately you'll notice that there is no 3.5mm headphone jack, so you probably have to use a Type-C adapter and or use Type-C headphones themselves. Now, some of the new features of the phone, as you can see, the first thing you notice is that it's got stereo speakers. So there are two slots, one at the top and one at the bottom over here for stereo sound. This is the Pixel 2, which is a smaller one, so you have a 5-inch display, a 5-inch full HD display, and it's going to be available in 3 colors. So there's a black, there's a grey or a chalk, and there is a blue, which Google calls kind of blue, something similar like that. Okay, so this phone, just like its bigger brother, the Pixel 2 XL, is also IP68 dust and water resistant. Now, some of the new features is in the UI itself. So first of all, there is an always on display, as you can see over here. This is going to you're going to see notifications right below the time. And there's also something, there's a new feature called Now Playing. So Now Playing is an always on, it uses a machine learning to always listen to if there's a song or something playing in the background. It'll kind of recognize that song and display it over here for you. So if you double tap that, it'll open a search for them songs related to the music and other stuff in Google Assistant. Now, this doesn't really transmit anything to the cloud, as Google said. It's an on-device, on-mobile machine learning, so it automatically recognizes a song through a database that's built into the phone itself. So it doesn't really have to, it doesn't need an Ethernet connection to recognize the song, which is pretty cool. So let's switch this on, and we have the new refreshed user interface. So up on the top, there is something called a glance bar, which for now shows you only your date and maybe calendar events, but soon it will incorporate other, you will be able to incorporate other information from other apps as well into the top bar. Now the Google Home search bar has been moved all the way to the bottom over here, like so, which gives you that, and of course long pressing that brings up Assistant as well. Now this is running Android 8 Oreo out of the box, similar to the existing Google Pixel, so there's not much changes to be seen over there. You can see the notification shade is also very similar. Just the apps. Now there is another new feature called Active Edge. So if you remember the U11, it had these squeeze pressure sensitive side panels over here. So there's something similar baked into the Pixel 2 and the Pixel 2 XL. And this time, of course, if you squeeze it, it will bring up Assistant. So if I squeeze it like so, let me try that again. There we go. So I didn't really press any buttons or anything, I just squeezed the sides, and you can see the little logo over here change as it's trying to activate Assistant. So you get a little slight vibration notification to tell you that you've squeezed enough and you can let go, and that will bring up Assistant over here. You can customize that. There is something in the settings. I think there should be somewhere in the settings to customize that as well. Google says that this Active Edge will also work if your phone is in a case. Of course, we have to wait and see how that actually pans out. And there are also new routines that are announced for Google Assistant. So for instance, you can set a fixed routine. If you just say, okay Google, let's go home, and that's set as your routine. So it will automatically bring up your favorite podcast. It will play your favorite song. It will adjust the volume or whatever routine you may set for your trip home or anything else. Now, some of the specifications which weren't announced during the keynote. So, as expected, the phone will support is powered by a Snapdragon 835 chipset. It's got 4 GB of RAM. There will be two storage variants, that's 64 and 128. Of course, no expansion over here. There's Bluetooth 5.0, dual-band Wi-Fi, AC, and all the good stuff. And the Pixel 2 phones will also be the first phones to feature Google Lens, which is still in beta, and it will be rolling out to the new Pixel phones in the coming months. Google Lens is that new feature was demoed at Google I/O this year. So essentially, it uses the camera. When you take a picture, it can automatically recognize that picture, and right now I don't think this thing doesn't seem to have it over here. But essentially, it'll recognize a picture. So you take a picture of a bird or a pastry or something, and if you want to know more about it, it'll automatically recognize what that image is and give you relevant information for that. Now, another big highlight, just like the first Pixel, is the camera. The camera is a pretty big deal. As you can see, there is no dual camera setup for the front, for the back on either of the phones. But that really shouldn't matter because the original Pixel itself had a really good camera. Now this one has a 12.2 megapixel sensor over here, and it's got an f1.8 aperture, so much wider than the first Pixel. And it also has OIS and EIS. So the first one only stuck to electronic stabilization, whereas the Pixel 2 and the Pixel 2 XL will have optical image stabilization and electronic stabilization. So that is good to have. It also does portrait mode. So despite not having a secondary lens, let me see how I can access that. So it also has portrait mode. So essentially, if you hold up something, it should automatically blur the background like that. I don't think you can see it through the live video here, but essentially that's what it's supposed to do. It uses the Google's machine learning, which it uses in Google Photos, and it's able to differentiate between the subject and the foreground. The sensor also has something called dual pixels, so it automatically knows the depth. One set of pixels map the subject, while the rest judge the distance between the depth, the subject and the background, thereby automatically giving you portrait mode. Now, portrait mode, since this is Google is relying on its AI and deep learning algorithms, it's not really restricted only to the rear camera. You can do it with the front camera as well. So there's portrait mode in the front and back camera. Okay, so another feature is AR stickers, which let me just see. So AR stickers basically lets you use Google's AR code, and it lets you superimpose objects into the frame. And Google has tied up with Netflix for Stranger Things stickers, so you will be able to get more play around with stickers and basically augmented reality. So as for pricing, so the Google Pixel 2 is retailing for $649 for the 64GB version, and this will be coming. India is among the first wave of countries to get it, and in India it will be launching around November for a price of $61,000 for the 64GB and around $70,000 for the 128GB. So that's pretty cool. Let me just see if I get my hands on the Pixel 2 XL. Can I get the XL?
When he's done with it, I
Okay.
get over here.
Okay, so this was the Pixel 2. We'll be right back once I get my hands on the XL, and we'll show you a quick demo and a quick tour of that as well. Oh, another thing, the battery in this phone is around 2700 milliamp hours. 2700. Yeah, so 2700 in the Pixel 2 and 3525, if I'm not mistaken, milliamp hour for the Pixel 2 XL. So we'll be right back once I get my hands on Pixel 2 XL. So don't go anywhere and stay tuned.